you'll have missed that moment there, but that was a prime example of the wonderful community we have here in this village. For the dogs, it's almost like a Disney adventure sometimes when a few dog walkers come together, and you have about sort of between 5 and 10 dogs running around together. It's lovely. And this is the subject I want to talk to you about today, actually, community, because two subject areas. One actually to do with the organisation that I've been working with now for some time, and I've mentioned to you before that this has been it's proven to be now a good income stream through passive income. But there's a whole host of other elements to this business that make it so attractive, and one of those elements happens to be the community. So we'll come to that in a second, but before we get there, let me just describe the community that I have around me at the moment, and we're very lucky. So we live in a village just outside Bath in the UK, and because of the challenges we've been going through, and the fact that I've had to turn for help when it comes to childcare and the like. If you imagine, and have been now for a fair while, whilst my wife is ill, I've been looking after my son and trying to run two businesses. This whole Evolution of Dave thing is becoming a business, and I've got a recruitment business as well. Now, the point being, of course, my son is 4, so therefore he needs to be picked up after school, for example, and therefore I am, or have been, turning to the community around me for help. And that's what's lovely, and I can do that knowing it's reciprocal. You know, we all help each other. And when I think about this community in which I live now, a few years ago, had someone described it to me then, I probably would have said, that is not me. You know, I was a city boy for quite a few years, living in London, Bristol, and that just wouldn't have been my thing. But now it's come at exactly the right time, and it's just an amazing experience. Knowing that you can turn to others to chat to, if you need to talk to them about your problems, have a bit of a moan. If you want to talk to them about something that is quite different from your normal everyday life. In other words, taking your mind away from some of the issues that you might be facing. You know, that's what this community is like. Also, most importantly now, is this has proven to be such an amazing community when it's come to support. And we all do help each other in times like this, and it's invaluable. Now, the same can be said for the community surrounding this organisation, the Six Figure Mentors, because this organisation is very much more than just a business that can help you create an online business, that can help you earn an income through affiliate marketing, that can teach you skills in import-export, that can even act as a personal development. I mean, it is actually, it's very much a personal development focused organisation. And that personal development is linked as well very much to the community, and these folk that are scattered around the world, all willing to help each other. I think it seems actually that if you're not of that type, that personality type, you probably won't get on with the organisation and what they do, because the whole purpose of this is a business that is set up where all of its members help each other. And so therefore, within the group on Facebook, every day you've got, you know, a number of comments from different people saying, how do I set this up? Or I can't quite get my link to work on such and such a website. Or quite often, actually, you'll get people asking, okay, I'm a bit overwhelmed. I'm finding it a bit tricky. Can you give me some ideas how you overcome that? Some people have, you know, even piped up with sort of more emotional issues, because of course, let's face it, life is tough sometimes, and you know, some people will put out, I've been a bit low for the last few weeks. You know, any ideas about keeping me in a positive state? So it's very much more than just a business out to make money. It's become so much more than that, and it is a community of people. I mean, you can't really even just call it a business anymore. It really is a community. And I guess this video is all about that. It's all about the importance of community. And if you think about where we are as humans now, communities are often lost. It's only when you move to villages in the countryside that generally you get a sense of community. I think in some cities it can still be like that. And I'm talking obviously specifically in the UK more than anywhere else. But certainly that element, community, has been lost. We hide in our houses, especially in the city. You know, people wear a mask, they shield themselves from other humans, and then they have a very close-knit friends. But in their local area, quite often they don't have many. Whereas you move to a village and everybody knows each other, and this is the bit that I probably wouldn't have liked a few years ago. And it really comes into its own when in times of stress, anxiety, any sort of trouble that you might be going through. And the same can be said, as I said, for the community within the Six Figure Mentors. So anyway, my ramble over for today. Community is really important. If you haven't got it, then seek it, even if it's online, because it makes a really big difference. It's just lovely to know there are other people out there who've got a similar mindset or on a similar path. When you join those people, much like the folk actually in the Tribe of Evolutionaries, if you haven't joined that, do come and join us in Facebook. It's a group set out really to establish new ways of enhancing your life physically or mentally. You know, looking at things like the Wim Hof method and mindfulness and yoga and Qigong, you know, whatever it is, this group, which is growing quite quickly, is just a really great place. It's another community that's growing, you know, where you can ask questions, look for support. I'll drop a link for that too below. Evolution of Dave signing off. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye for now.